my beautiful Sagittarius. Welcome to your reading for your bonus reading for May 2021. Just so you know, this is a general reading. I am open up for privates. Please do like this video. I do appreciate all of you who liked. However, Sagittarius, you guys are second to last here, guys. Like, I don't know. Also, if you're curious about trying to find the other signs, you know how sometimes I say if this does not resonate with you, go find another sign in your chart, just depending on what you're looking for. And I have a section, a playlist that I created called Tarot Talks, and it helps you find your birth chart. And so, because we have tons, of signs, there's our 3, that we don't, that you may not realize. So, and also, here's the thing, it can also pull out the sign more than one time, which might actually clarify, yes, this is really, really for you, because it sort of has, wow, this looks really good, Sagittarius. So, so it might make it a little bit more relevant for you, right? You might be like, oh, I don't know, but we have so many signs in our charts, and their placements with the different planets and the nodes. So anyways, go watch that video, okay? Now let's move on with your reading. You guys got a great overall energy. This is really good. So you have your 7 wands in reverse. You have the world, or the world tree, in the upright, and resolution, the 3 of cups, in the upright. So, excuse me, 7 of wands in reverse. I need to slow down my talking. I'm trying to get this all out for you guys. I feel like you gave up on a situation, or so you could be somewhere in any of this energy, okay? So this is sort of your story for where we're going here. So you're starting to give up on something. Perhaps you're overwhelmed with something, but I really get the feeling like you had to get fed up with this in order to complete this cycle. So, and that brings you to your 3 of cups, right? Like, it's about celebration and creativity and community. So it's not a negative thing. It's quite a beautiful thing, actually. So it's sort of this whole, you had to get uncomfortable with something in order to, sorry, and it's funny because I just flipped this over and then I just said, you have the sun here. It's like the sun, it's like the light had to shine down on this situation for you to see it for what it really was, so that you could actually move on and complete the cycle. And you'll be very happy about it. You'll be blessed with lots of happiness and resolution. Okay, that's the top of the card. That's what it says. So whatever it is, by you just taking this action, I'm curious to see what happens between these 2 cards. Okay, so let's go ahead and see. So now the world card, the world tree card, is an earth card. So it might be an earth sign. Doesn't have to be. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that too much. Yeah, you've taken control. Okay, that came out underneath. I'm trying to get some, come on guys. This is why I pause the video whenever I'm shuffling and waiting for cards to come in. This is why. You know what, my camera keeps falling down on me a little bit. There we go. I think you guys can see now. It keeps dropping and then all of a sudden I look. Okay, so let's put those there. Okay, Sagittarius. Oh, there's 2 cards over there. Okay. drop. I'm not taking that. Oh. Okay, apparently I was supposed to take those. Okay, so we have a bunch of stuff here. Let's see what we have before we get too far ahead of ourselves. Okay, so. Okay. So whatever this energy is that you've had to let go of, okay, it was stopping you from getting to your ultimate happiness, okay? I don't know if it's a person. Yeah, I want to take this down. I don't get the sense of it if it was a person or if it was sort of what was being sort of caused by or to you. You have your Empress in reverse, so you had like a creative block, almost a dependence on others, right? Yeah, there was a huge imbalance, and this was blocking you, literally blocking you from your Ten of Cups, from your happiness, from this sort of happy ending. Okay, so yeah, it was taking away your harmony. Yeah, it's you haven't been able to make it there just yet, okay? Now, it's funny because the bridging energy, let me just figure this out. So we have the three, it won't come up. So it's a very stubborn Three of Swords. So this is a very stubborn heartbreak that you've had, okay? And this is what was keeping you stuck, okay? And it could be that somebody else was keeping you there because of this as well. Okay, so now the easy read on the Three of Swords, and I'm not saying the easy read. Everybody usually does love readings. I sort of try to go general so that I hit more of the masses when I do my reads. So what it is, sorry, I just realized my camera keeps tipping down and I want you guys to be able to see the cards. So it's some sort of heartbreak, okay? It's swords, so it's something that has, it's been like a painful separation, sorrow, rejection, right? Usually it means that it's just a massive heartbreak, okay? It could be to do with work, okay? It's something that you're passionate about. It's something that you cared about a lot, okay? And you have this Knight of Swords energy. Now you do have, I'm going to move this over here because I get the feeling like this is a bridging energy over. This gaining control over it, because you have this Knight of Swords, and the Knight of Swords, as fast as he moves, is always traveling backwards, okay? So it might be coming in to communicate something to you, and maybe that helps you move beyond this. It's very action-based, very communicative, but also very hasty, okay? So now, I just got this as well. It could mean that once you've figured out what this is, that you move on quite quickly, okay? Swords is about mental. It's about your mind, and it could be that you just decide, I'm done. I'm over it, okay? Look, and then you have this Queen of Wands energy. So once you get this, you sort of go into major, and you are fire, okay? This is you finding your beautiful energy, and you're finding your determination to move on from this, and you're ending this cycle. Yeah, look, you have your Five of Wands in reverse, right? So you're increasing your focus on your goals. You're moving away from all of the fighting, okay? You've just like, nope, that's it. I am moving on from this. This is not good for me. I'm done. It's taken its toll. The Three of Swords doesn't have to be love. It can totally mean that you felt betrayed at work. It could be family. It doesn't have to be a love relationship. It totally can be. But it's a general reading, guys, okay? So you need to sort of take it and apply it as it is, okay? So, this is good. Yeah. Yeah, look, you got the World again. Right at the bottom here, you got the World card. So now I'm switched to a different deck. But then you got the Magician and the Upside Down. So I get the feeling like this is just going to happen, and you don't have to manifest it. Okay, so the Magician and the Upright, it could also just be that it's a Gemini that could be helping you get through this. Okay, I don't get the sense that it's like a seedy or anything like that. I really get the sense like this is just, these two worlds are just going to complete, because you've just decided. It's like, as soon as you decide to move on and you take control over this situation, that's it. It's like there's no hope of this continuing, which is fantastic, because so many times I'm begging people to let things go, right? So let's see if we can pull out some more energy for you. We have a little bit more time. Let's see if anything wants to come out. Can we move ahead? Because really, that's why we watch these, right? A little bit of background to get some clarification. And, okay. And then we want to know, right? We want to know. Now remember, this is just guidance, right? You can choose to take it or not. You have free will. Okay. So, what we have in this, in the moving ahead energy, let me just see, because you have the Empress in reverse. So so I see this is sort of, this is like your little bit of a warning, because it actually isn't connected to this at all. You're going to be moving on, okay? Your Two of Swords is, just make sure that you don't get too confused when you move on, because this is a very hasty action. I do get the sense now that this is you moving on very quickly. Just make sure that, because your Two of Swords is in the reverse, you might feel like you don't have a choice, okay? That couldn't be farther, because we're talking about overall energy, okay? And here, right, she has a blindfold on, and she has the Two Swords. It's like, I don't know which one to choose. I can't see anything, right? So I think it's really about, and then you have your Empress in reverse. So it's almost like don't become emotionally dependent, okay? Not in a negative way. There's a way to rely on your community with this resolution in a good way. So make sure that you don't get out of this just to get back into a bad situation, okay? Yeah, because you have, again, you have your Four of Coins here. Here it's in the upright, okay? And then here it flips over in the reverse. So I get the feeling like you may feel like you need to protect yourself. I don't see it as being greedy. I really do see it as you needing to make sure that you don't fall back into bad habits, or to make sure that this hasn't created something in you, right? That you're not taking a negative behavior ahead with you to the future. So I want you to focus on these two worlds, these beautiful two worlds, and this resolution, okay? You need to find your inner strength, okay? Yeah. This is your advice, okay? And this is, okay, you got the Healer card. Let me just show it to you and then I'll read it. There you go. Beautiful unicorn, okay? You have powerful healing gifts. Have faith in your abilities. Stay true to your path as a healer. And I really, when I first read this, where I got this is because when I just sort of tossed it, it came here. You need to make sure that you're healed from whatever happened here so that you don't carry that energy forward, okay? And so this is all just a warning, okay? This is your read, this is your warning, and this is your advice, okay? My beautiful Sagittarius, I will see you in your next reading. Have a wonderful day. Thanks.